Hey folks, it's your buddy Mike Messier. Oh God. So today we're gonna do a nice what's in the bag in the car. People say, gee whiz Mike, you do all these videos in your car. Is your car your office? Is your car your home? No, it's not. It's just when I'm out and about and I'm enjoying the fresh air of life and I'm enjoying the people and civility, that's when I get inspired, folks. So I'm not putting on airs like I've got some studio at home. I'm not trying to misjudge or mislead people, I should say. So there you go. There's your answer for the day. Let's do a little what's in the bag. Now on this channel, I know you like the cutting. I do a lot of Mike's Instant Movie reviews, Dune 2 review, the Sasquatch Summer I really liked, that movie. Nice cutting. Very delicate. This is a Temu bag, so you might be saying, well, gee whiz, Mike, what is Temu or Temu? It's this cheapo website. You can get all this stuff pretty cheap. I've done a few other openings on that, on this channel from that website. And I just find it a fun site because there's like a 10% chance, maybe 15, that whatever you order is going to be disappointing. Like it's going to be smaller than you think, like a bar of soap might be smaller or some such thing. The clothes, the shirts, if you're a man of substance like myself, some of these shirts can be a little bit tinier than you'd like. For instance, this is a Temu shirt that I got in 4X. I'm more of a 3X type of guy, but I've learned that, you know, no offense to these other countries, but the people are so much smaller in these other countries than we here are in the USA, that you want to order large. So let's see. Now I could be wrong. I might have ordered a double because I think I already have a copy of this shirt because I recognize it. I might have double ordered. That's the other thing with Temu or Temu. You've got to be careful because sometimes if this is the Joker shirt, yeah, it is. So now I have two, folks. Oh, I know what I did. I actually ordered a 5X because I think I ordered a 4X last time, and it was a bit snug. In fact, I might have ordered a 5X the last time. This was only like $8. The other thing is that even these prices that I'm telling you, I like this shirt, except it's probably really bootleg. It's probably not official. It says "the greatest villain ever!" exclamation point. That's so on the nose. I like the graphic here, however they swindled that, but I don't like the greatest villain ever. I do like the "Why So Serious" line, which I think was the Heath Ledger version of the Joker. Let's see what else, folks. Okay, so one of these I'm using currently. I find these to be wonderful. These are little podiums that you can use for your phone. And these were really cheap. These are like 87 cents. So you can figure it out, can't you? Basically, you take your iPhone, your Android phone, and you kind of rest it on this little thing, and then you have it. Now, I would actually grab my phone and show you, but that wouldn't do much good because currently the phone is on one. So I bought a few extra of these just as little handout gifts. You know, sometimes I have associates, I have colleagues who deserve a little token of my appreciation. And I think just about anybody could use one of these in this day and age. Yes, some phone cases come with a little tripod. Those tend to break, or they tend not to be very good or manipulatable. But look at this, very exciting. You actually get like, you know, about 2 inches of height. So if you're sitting there, if you're looking at your phone down all fucking day, oh, you can lift it up a little bit, tilt it. Very exciting. Like I said, the best thing about that is really the price. And for what it is, I mean, 87 cents, that's really nice. I've got a few other of those type of things, but this is the best one I've found. For Christ's sakes. This feels like pens. God in heaven. Another Mike Messier life trick, folks, in case you give a shit. I tend to carry pens in my vehicle, not just pens, scissors. I'm always finding some situation that I need a pair of scissors. I've been ordering scissors on Temu lately because scissors you can never have enough because you always lose them. Okay, so here we go. This will be exciting. I'm a writer, as you might know, or you might not. These pens, once again, another thing where they have like the little red thing at the end. Someone in my family once was trying to write and they got very frustrated and they couldn't figure out what was going on, and I grabbed the pen from them and I popped off. Like, that's a new thing. They have this little, you know, pen condom of sorts. So you take that off, and then what the hell do you do with this thing? Now I'm looking for a piece of paper, for crying out loud, just so I can, God in fucking heaven. Everything's a pain in the ass. Let's see. So I basically seeing if this pen will work. Yeah, it works fine. I mean, is it exciting? It feels okay. I'll be honest, it feels, it's not as sturdy as the G2. I do like this part, the rubber part. The G2 pens are probably, it's just something about it, like the plastic base maybe feels a little bit thin. Like the plastic's a little thinner than I'd like. Let's try the red. These were super cheap as well, folks. I mean, I think I got, I don't know, I want to say $4 or $5 for, I think, 10 pens. Pens is something that, you know, some people can just get by in life using a piece of shit pen. I like a good pen. The problem with good pens is you tend to lose them, while the shit pens stick around forever. These aren't bad. I mean, for what, you know, for the price was right. The best thing you can do in life, I think, I mean, not the best thing, but one of the better things that you can do is provide yourself like your A list of pens. Like, this is my, you know, Sharpie, or these are my whatever the fuck pens. And then have like a second tier of, like, you know, not so great pens, but you have a bunch of them. And I think that these pens kind of fit into that category. Like, these are not a bad second tier pen. It's a good second tier pen, as a matter of fact. You don't want to like spend all your money on your first class pens, because then you'll go broke. And you don't want to have like the bottom, like the Bics, like the shit ass Bics floating around. Like, there are pens, I hate pencils, first of all. And then pens, you know, you want a decent pen, but once again, the budget. So here we go again on my own. This thing, another one, folks. Yes, so, you know, if you happen to be a friend of mine, you might be getting one of these as a gift. So now you'll know where it came from. The other thing with Temu, in case you give a fuck, is that they're pretty, like, not terribly slow, but not terribly fast either. You know what I mean? Okay, so now we get a little bit advanced. Black Warrior, smooth writing. It is a hot day, folks. So let's see if these, ooh, this is intriguing, actually. This is kind of intriguing. This has a nice look to it. They're called the Black Warrior 6 pens. Smooth Mocha, smooth, M-O-K-A. Where's that piece of paper? God, it's got the red thing again. I mean, again, with these fucking red tips, for Christ's sakes. And then I'm getting my finger all fucking marked up from that shit. God and fuck, Jesus H, fuck. I think I'm destroying this pen trying to get the red crap off of the tip. My eyesight is so bad, I can't even see properly. This is becoming an So I don't know what's going on here, because now the pen is writing, but there still seems to be a smidge of this red crap. And I'm making all these horrible squiggles on my wonderful novel, Fight or Play Basketball. I'm in the middle of the second edition. I think I kind of bent the tip a tinge, which I'm not too happy about. That might be my fault, because of, yeah, it's, I mean, I'm going to take ownership. I like this pen, though. This pen is very nice. I like it. I'm actually going to sign off on this one. I don't know if they come in other colors. This was strictly black. I will order this one again. You might be saying, well, gee whiz, Mike, what's the difference between this and this? This one just feels better. It's just got a nicer texture. I like not seeing the ink. Like, that's kind of low rent in my book. Like, seeing the ink, I just don't dig that. I like this. It's got more demureness. It's got class. I think that's a really nice, cheap pen. Like that. I mean, I would actually pay $2 or $3 for a pen like this. It says something like butterfly or some shit on there. So here's the deal, folks. I mean, I hate to break the news to you. And look, it has a little sticker thing, a little UPC thing. I'm taking it off. A lot of things that we buy in stores, I mean, I'm not going to go through all the stores, but just any store you go to, whatever the price range is, a lot of that stuff is just marked up. It's just the same crap or the same things made, or items, whatever you want to call it. Same stuff made, just the same warehouse with a different label, or a different warehouse, or different whatever the fuck, you know, in some country. You know what I mean? So, and people always give these countries a hard time with these insults, third world country, this, that. I don't say these things. I mean, to me, you know, these people, if they're in a sweatshop environment or something, they're putting the hard work in for our enjoyment. I mean, we should be thankful to these people. And when people say, oh, we need all the American jobs and all the factories. Yeah, but the reality is a lot of Americans don't want to work in these type of positions. So, I mean, these countries, they're doing us a favor. So when people are like, I want to leave the United States, well, then go right the fuck ahead. Because the reality is, if you're here, you kind of get the best possible thing going. I mean, I'm sure there's other countries in Europe and some such thing, so Sweden or something like that, was probably a fun place to live too. But I don't know. I mean, I think the USA is still pretty up there, just in my limited experience of the world. Then you have, like, I watched this YouTube thing on Canada today, and a lot of things are going on up there in Canada that aren't too great. You know what I mean? So, you know, people bitch and complain, and they want to protest, and they want to fix things. I mean, I'm at the point where I just want to enjoy whatever time I have left. And it's like, I don't have the energy to try and fix anything anymore. You know what I mean? I'm just in it for myself, and just trying to get whatever I can out of things. So, you know, I respect those that try to make a difference in the world, but now I've just kind of resigned myself to just milking whatever I can out of life, enjoying myself, enjoying the world, trying to entertain people, trying to inform people, but I'm not going to hold myself to this level of responsibility that I used to. Because quite frankly, you aren't worth it. You being society, you being the world, you aren't worth me losing sleep over. You know what I mean? So I tried to help and save things and conserve and make a difference, and now I just don't give a shit. So anyway, that was your buddy Mike Messier. We had fun. The bag is now empty, so we went through it. I would say this was a pretty good thing. I think the star of the show is these pens. I would say the co-star of these, you know, the little podiums. And these pens are not bad either. So, I mean, overall, this Temu experience was fun. I enjoyed myself. I certainly need the pens today. I will be working on my second version or second edition of my wonderful novel, Fighter Play Basketball. By the time you see this, it should be ready. It's on Amazon, A Distance from Avalon, my other wonderful novel. So later on, I'm going to go see a film, some type of horror film. I think it's called Hereditary, IMAX, so it should be interesting. And that's about it, folks. So it's your buddy Mike Messier. If you have any comments, questions, queries, suggestions for future videos, looking to do things on this channel beyond just the film reviews. So anything you have in mind, let me know. Have a good one. MikeMessier.com. Go there and buy.